Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now it's Fields. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. His throw incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
They'll try and run for it. And this will be a Bears 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lined up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 14-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Herb Smith Jr., a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. Now White lost the football. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. They go again with Pierce. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. They'll run here with Pierce. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Dameon Pierce, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Stroud. Open right side, complete to Rager. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10.
Watch tight, tight end's right. Watch tight, tight end.
Off play action. Stroud. He's going to air one out. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! Jalen Rager, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney, 72 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They'll try and throw for it. It's complete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because We don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. He finds his man Johnson. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it here.
Just like that. Just like that.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Again, he'll drop to throw. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Off the play fake. Stroud. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
That's got to be a long day. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming.
Off play action. Stroud. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a loose football. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. But that's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down a defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 22. Hand off left side, Pierce. And he stopped immediately there. Logan Hall is there for the stop. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
2nd and 10.
56, right there, 56. Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Play action. It's Fields. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Going for it with Pierce. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 109 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
First down. Stroud. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes your panic is...
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
It's a gain of 34. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. Pressure.
Fields hit, and the ball is loose. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Offense set to begin their next possession. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. On the move to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially... Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Chicago! Dameon Pierce, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
after the touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Throwing on first down. Stroud. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
A quick throw into the hands of Rager. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
That'll be caught. It's Rager.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Hey, alert 48. Hey, we're going to mic the 48 right now. Let's go. Watch run.
Off the play fake. Stroud. He'll buy some time right. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Strong right.
Off play action. Stroud. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on.
That's caught at the 2. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Jalen Darden, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Bucs get a bit closer.
Point after, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Man, 220 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Off play action, Fields.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Fields. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it.
So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
That's pretty nice to watch as he matched the route with the receiver and stayed right there, stuck to him like glue. Almost hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder, helped force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this.
He's got a man complete. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Buccaneers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
Fields now to throw.
Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down. Kill. Take 4.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. That pass complete to Moore.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Bears on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Back to throw. Fields.
He finds his man complete. That's Fox.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Now Fields.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one,
Fields hit and the ball is loose. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
you're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold onto the football while being jostled?
14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to fourth down. Here comes the Bears punter now. And look at this. It's a fake. As he'll punt it. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Buccaneers are right back in this football game. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Off the play fake. Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards.
Mike 19, Mike 19 tight, 19 tight. Mike 19, Mike 19. You go night night. Don't go night night. Mike 19, Mike 19. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Off play action. Stroud.
Check curls, check curls.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. 29 yards.
And the Bucs have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Pierce gets this one running right.
And he's got room. There he goes, right side. Past the 20. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Dameon Pierce,
60 yards.
and the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point from McManus is good, and that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Looking to throw. Stroud.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker, and the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Pierce now up the middle.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Dameon Pierce.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
So based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. Running right through it. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
They'll go right back to Pierce.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Bears,
they get their 6th win of the season against 10 losses.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.